Thanks for coming back. It's stage 6 of Chasing Pink, the last stage of the first week. We're on Neokyo all-nighter. It's a 1.5 lapper, finishing somewhere down there in the sprint kind of area. It's a pretty basic route today. There's the GC standings through 5 stages, Rainbow Chasers in a really good position. As you can see with the route, the only kind of key feature is the rooftop KOM. So, and for anyone who knows the rooftop KOM, it's not a massive feature in these A grade races. There wasn't a heap happening early. There was a couple of little moves off the front, but for the most part, there were plenty of people kind of chasing it down, but in a kind of lazy fashion. It all seemed a bit just chill. Which coming off the race earlier, there was a move here actually, a pretty solid one. But again, plenty of people, kind of a few Sisu riders chasing. So it was a really nice start to the race for me, coming off the race that we did a few hours earlier when we did slot 4 on the same day. So Gatesy and I made a pretty good decision here. In the early stages, it seemed like Aaron Steele wanted a pretty good workout because he basically just slotted himself on the front and set a high enough tempo that no one really wanted to do any attacks, and a tempo that was nice enough that the GC riders were happy to kind of chill out, which was nice. He got given a couple of seconds at one point, to which I thought, no, I rather him just sitting on the front at this power, so I rolled across to him to kind of get that scenario happening again. As we head into the rooftop KOM, there was still a big bunch of us left. Uh, I'll let this one play out for its entirety, but it certainly wasn't as dangerous as the rooftop KOM was in that chasing the sun stage the other day. So from the GC riders, Gatesy's here, Bishop's here, Sorensen's here. They're all sitting at around like 5th to 8th position at the moment. So I'm still in my little pink tinges with the headphones and the socks. Nice to be able to wear the Aussie kit, whereas in yesterday's stage I had to take that silly green jersey from a sprint segment around the whole race. So we're back how it should be today, which is good. As we head up into the second part of the rooftop, nothing really has happened. You can see there 146 heart rate. We've got plenty of beats to spare, but there are some moves here. And I see Gatesy getting up amongst it, and I thought, okay, this is good. Like, so now if something was to happen, Gatesy might be amongst it. I head to the back of the pack to try and get rid of that factor. Oh, the like Josh is here to maybe see if Gatesy can do anything, but nothing's happening. You can see the bunch really spread out as I come over the KOM back wheel, pretty much, pretty cruisy, and then I was actually talking to Gatesy post race, and in this patch of the race, he thought that something might have happened to me because it was the first time all week that he hadn't seen me for multiple minutes. Um, so just cruising on the back, we patrolling. We get a chance to save a few watts in various times heading down the descent. Now, I thought because of the way people had been so lazy in this race, not lazy, but just the attacks weren't that hard, the chases weren't that hard. I thought that one all-in move could actually do something. So I was kind of communicating with Gatesy that, mate, if you think there's a chance in the last 5-6K to go for something, then by all means go for it, because the the snaps to those chases haven't been super hard in this one, but didn't really happen that way. Gallagher put in a bit of a move here. Again, not unexpected this stage of the race. Closed down. This Monk guy seemed pretty keen to be amongst it all. So we are all back together, and I'll let the final 2.5 kilometers play out. Um, we are heading up into the little dip with 2.1k to go. I believe in slot 3, this is where Ruben attacked and went away solo for the win. I come across at 10 watts a kilo. Um, like this is just like a bit of a fake attack just to see what would happen. I thought that then the pack might catch me, slow down, and then I could actually hit with something proper. But it didn't really play out like that because Gatesman from Relentless went over the top and made a bit of a finishing move. Um, I kind of go to the front to get the pace going a little bit to try and again like tempt other people into closing that down a little bit. I felt like on this kind of finish, a long ranger from the back of the pack with speed could really work. And Gatesy and I were discussing that. You can see Gatesy and I heading to the back of the pack now. He is just sagging back, and I see him go pretty much now. And so when I see Gatesy with that power coming through, okay, I can't get to the front too soon. He's kind of having his chance to try and pull it off. They start to chase, and I head to the back, setting myself up, but really butcher this. The last 400's downhill, so by the time I get going, it's too late. I'm too far back. Starting my kick now. I've got goodish power coming through, but as you can see, it's all happening too late. And the main group there, the 4 riders, kind of hold me off. For some reason, we were 3 seconds behind Monk. He's not eligible for GC, so I only lose like 0.3 of a second. So that was an interesting one. I don't expect GC standings to change at all in slot 4 on that course. We've got a rest day and then into Yorkshire for a 2-lapper there. So that'll be a punchy one. I expect a few gaps might open up on Yorkshire, but still, they're not that extended and the race isn't that long. So we'll see what happens there. Thanks for watching the first week. We take the pink jersey and good standings into week number 2. Cheers.